Okay, so we're out exploring today, and we're in a double top secret area. You know, this actually looks like a V-notch right here, the configuration of it. Yeah, and so we're gonna work this material. It's weird, this stuff is really in place, but it's just fractured in the right areas.
Be hard to get. I have to get myself, but I've yet had a pan without building it. It's going to be hard to get this one out. However, get it out eventually. Oh, this damn material here. Yeah, this is spectacular.
Regardless, I'm working in here. All this material, count these rocks. These rocks are all in place. I'm going to pull them apart down in here, and we'll just see how it goes. Just trying to clear this stuff out so I can get the fine sands. Yeah, there's a lot of little chunks down there. You can see how much material I got in there. I pretty much filled it, so, which is the only thing though. There's got to be something in it. Stuff on the very bottom looks very dense. That's good.
I got a nail.
Is it an old nail or
not super old, but
it's been in there for quite a while. It's got that rounded head. I think that's an older nail, actually.
Look at all the heavies in this thing.
Let's see.
A lot of
Oh
heavies.
yeah, you got a lot of heavies.
Look at irons and...
Yeah, just no golds. Well, we're getting a few little pieces here and there, so.
Yep.
All right, anyways, we're looking down at bedrock and we're coming up on a claim. And look at this ponderosa. You don't see many of them like this. So we're gonna go through this claim and move to open ground. You see that nice bedrock down there? And you can see the chief research officer who led me to this area. There he is, the man. Yeah. And there goes Jesper. We're gonna hike through this claim and see what's further up. Anyways, the grade gets a lot steeper here, and there's feeders, and it gets wild. There's wild raspberry, wild strawberries growing out here. There's some great areas of bedrock too. Really nice bedrock zone right here. Look at that.
Doug, I really like this drop.
Yeah, I like that drop as well. Looks killer.
Yeah, this looks really nice, the way the rocks are stacked here, and it has a place to accumulate down at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'd like to try a handful of this.
Yeah, let's look at this, because I've got a bunch of bags we can fill. Okay, well, you can see, digging all this material in here and thereabouts. I've got crevicing tools, and there's very little water here, but if you look at this spot, you can see how it is. It's got all these cool little pockets just on top of bedrock, material adhering to it. Now, remember, we're just exploring. We have no guarantees of gold, but you know, when you see like a little spot like this, I don't know, I want to dig in there. You never know. hit my little crevice too. Won't get to the very bottom. Feels like pretty dense material, different colors. Ooh, there's some rust in there. Check it out. That, I don't know, I like the rust. I think those of us that prospect, we're into the rust. Yeah, and the rust tells me, I think also, that the material has been in there for a while. Oh yeah, look at that. Rusty, crusty. I like it a lot. Look inside there. You can see, I mean, if anything came down there. Now I may also break this material up just to see. I've also got in there, I've got this is a bedrock bottom as well. And it comes basically running through here. And I've got this larger rock here. But it just looks like a really nice catch zone. So I'm hopeful. Probably dig in there a little bit too. Anything that has these almost right angle, 45-degree angles, notchy looking, I've always found that they were worth digging. And that, oh, look at that. I got some really nice hard packing material there. It was in there. The rock is somewhat decomposed as well, so I love that. I don't think anyone's ever dug that. Maybe some old timer, but hell, that was a long time ago. So anyways, things are going well. We're exploring, and it's looking good. All right, have a look at this. Wow, let's look up this guy. This is a spruce tree. It's amazing, because up here in these mining zones, most of the trees are pretty uniform, and you just don't find this. You'll find a bunch of 80-year-old trees, but this guy, how old do you think, Jesper?
I'm going to say in the neighborhood of 300 to 350 years old.
Yeah, 300 to 350. It's beautiful. Well, here it is, a mine. Let's see if we can. I mean, you can really look. You can look in here, but God, it's neat.
Look at that red. Look back up in there. Look at
Yeah.
that vein.
Wow.
That's what they're looking for. See it?
Yeah, it
That
sure
one,
is
especially
red.
right there. I could almost grab that piece.
Oh yeah.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
I bet that's the vein they're following. Okay, it's full of water in here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see a big giant post. Okay.
Be careful, man. You don't have the good shoes either.
Okay, let's take this thing out of the way.
Do you have my headlamp?
Actually,
Since
that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, here, take this damn thing.
All right.
Film you.
Well,
Hopefully it's not the last thing I film of you, but
I hope not.
what do you think?
Just making sure there's no critters. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Look at that iridescent colored stuff. Oh, that's copper.
Okay.
Vibrant green color. Now I see,
Beautiful.
and I see a lot of sulfides. Look at the sulfides right there. I don't know if you can catch that. So look at that. See all the sulfides?
Oh yeah.
And then check out the copper minerals.
Wow.
You see the copper minerals? They almost glow iridescent. You see it?
Yeah. God, it's nice and cool in here.
Oh, it's wonderful. I'd like to
Wow.
grab a little sample of
Look
that
at
right
that.
there. You see that?
Oh yeah, you can see it really well.
Yeah, and then just surrounded by a thick layer of sulfides. Ooh, that almost looks like native gold. See that little piece right there? You see it?
Yeah.
I bet you
I
that's
do.
native gold.
Yeah, wow.
Okay, well, how do I...
How far back does this go?
It looks like miles.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of mud city back in here. Let's see here. Okay, there's their... I even see pyrite galore coming out of there.
God, look at this.
You see the pyrite? See the copper right there?
Yeah, look at that.
That's an awesome copper staining. That's copper
Big.
all over this thing right here.
Wow, look at
But
that.
look at that copper. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's very cool.
A little-
It's really, really locked in there. Look, check it out.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, it flakes off.
We're going to have to take a little sample of that. and then it seems like it continues.
Oh, they've got, you can go left or right. Okay, that's just a big, I wonder if this was like a stope zone right here on the right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, where they just pulled stuff.
Oh, look at the pyrite here. Holy moly, it just looks, oh man, do I wish it was gold. There's gotta be gold in there. Look at that, it looks like,
Yeah.
look at all that chalcopyrite. Wow. Just tons
Wow, look
of
at it right here, the way it's veined, so
Yeah.
super tight.
That would be an interesting one to pop out, that little for a sample.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it actually looks really stable in here, famous last words.
Yeah.
Okay, does this?
Yeah, this is in solid, this thing is built in solid rock. Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Just pure cubical chalcopyrite. Isn't that cool?
Super cool.
Yeah. There we go, look at that.
All right, a little bit of sampling and wow. Iron, chalcopyrite, copper.
Look at that native copper piece there. Isn't that cool?
Mm-hmm.
It's got some weight to it too. Yeah, we're gonna have to process this and see if we can find something.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's really, really cool looking stuff. Well, there's more finds.
So anyways, I'm gonna go dig with Jesper, but I did suggest a spot because a month ago we got some good stuff. Nice. That's what I'm talking about in this creek. That's what we want. That can make a whole day, especially if you get some more. All right, anyways, I've hiked in. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I just broke down my camp and skedaddled. And I think I'm just going to continue what we were doing yesterday, is breaking up this interesting bedrock in this area. So packed in a bunch of equipment and I'm going to get to work. Yesterday, Jesper got a really nice piece, and the time before I got a real nice piece at the end of the trip. So it's here, I know this area, it's spotty, but the one thing about it, bigger gold. And you know, you can find a piece that would represent hundreds of, you know, tiny flecks. So there's a reward to it. This is the strategy in this area. Bedrock. There's a lot of bedrock here, and I don't think there's especially a lot of gold. I pulled this piece out, a little bit adhering to it. I'll wash it, but I'm getting where I think I've got 3 different pry bars with me as well. So I'm getting where I can move this stuff. This is in a low spot as well, and I'm just hoping that we got some material that slid under this, and it looks like we did. Just brush this off. I also have a wire brush that I'm using for the more stubborn, you know, areas. All right, what I'm doing now is I've got you can see it, it's a downward slide. I just figure in this spot, it's the lowest spot. So I'm glad I brought all my pry bars, because they've worked well in tandem. I've used all of them. But I'm going down in here, and it is bedrock. And it goes up against this face. But that's where all the, a lot of softer material is, this stuff adhering to the rock and the underside. I think if I get in there, that's probably my best chance to find a better piece. Okay, so here's one other thing I'm doing. Because this material is so mucky on this rock, you know, and I put in all this work to get in there, using a wire. It's actually a mixed bag. There's a little wire in the center, and most of it is a little bit softer bristle. Get the pan in. Well, I hope there's something in here. Not a lot of water right now. I mean, there was tons of it, and then bits warmer. We're lucky to have this puddle nearby. Boy, this is disappointing. Well, the first pan yielded nothing. All right. Well, I thought it was an exercise in futility. Well, I didn't really, but anyways, I finally got a piece. And you can see it right there. Now it's not large, but it's rounded and heavy. And it's the kind of gold, you find here. Generally larger, but hopefully we'll see those larger pieces sometime during the day. Well, this spot's going to be about done, I think. Okay, this is an actual crevice. That's bedrock there, bedrock here. And then you've got this bedrock, and it slides back. And I've been pulling material out of it, but now I'm at the bottom. So my plan is, this stuff in the bottom is like paste. It's just like clay paste. So hopefully, and that's from the bottom. If I don't get anything out of there, I'm going to pour some water in here. I'm going to mix it, slurry it, let it sit. And I'm going to dig elsewhere, close by. I'm going to come back and use my suction tool on it. And that'll be it. That's such a likely spot. You got kind of a downward slide, but that's the nature of this place too. There's not a lot of gold here. If there was, this thing might have quite a bit in there. So I'm kind of hiking out of this area, but the thing I want to do is I want to use my suction tool there and in that gap there. There's nothing in there. I thought that was on the bottom, just adhering to it. All right, that's right, we'll do anything for a piece of gold. All right, it's been a brutal day. It was a tough couple of days, and this is all I got, and I'm telling you, I killed myself. I worked really hard. Oh, Lord. Yeah, it isn't always a banner day, but it's always fun. God, we got brutalized. What is this? Wow. And this is Jasper's gold. Let's bear in mind he's got two little chunkoids on the end.
I think that's one there.
Oh, and another one.
It's fairly chunky.
Yeah. So that's what we got.
Pretty rough.
But a great day. We finished at Bounty Mine.